We live. What it do? It's the ILLMAC SHOWCAST with Ski. You dig?
For sure.
We got a special guest in the building, you know. When something is did great, you just let that shit ride. You feel me?
I tried to tell you about this dude.
What's his name?
T-DUBB-O. Let's bring in T-DUBB-O.
For more, let me bring in T-DUBB-O.
T-DUBB-O, what's up?
T-DUBB-O.
T-DUBB-O.
T-DUBB-O, what's cracking, nigga?
T-DUBB-O. If y'all want war, we'll give you war. Your badge, the police department, the government. We want our freedom and we want it now. And we not asking.
T-DUBB-O in the building.
Oh, yeah.
St. Louis, what up?
You should have known better. Then play with me, the warning is written in bold letters. Don't say what they won't let us. To master the catches, he better send best to the best of his known catches. Don't matter who top, let me go.
Hey, it's hot as hell in the Lou right now. You feel me? Yesterday it was like, God, sheesh. 104? That's hot, bro.
Step with my niggas, I'm stumping like cappers. Get fly with your mouth, sleep with the maggots. Move like a gangster, you move like a rapper. Act like a trapper, you act like an actor. Drinking champagne in the back of the party.
Queens, what up?
Don't even matter, I'm here with the gang and we don't trust nobody. Stay in your lane, you might end up a body. Brought up in pain, we gon' homie for homie. More money, more problem, more choppers. Red got longer, tipper got shorter, clip got bigger, team got stronger. Vision.
Hey, this T-DUBB-O, don't miss.
Checking my mirror, look out for it, yeah. I straight young with a shot, my boy. When I walk in, hit the lights, my boy. When it's smoke, we don't get a line of tight, my boy. Get the addy from your bitch, we outside, my boy.
Kings, what up?
City I represent proudly. Tell me to get him, I get it. I got him. With strip to a faucet, I sit with the bosses. They pass it, they know I'm a pop it, cause I don't miss.
This shit hard.
I don't miss. Let me pop my shit. Get off my dick, ho. No, I don't miss. I don't miss, ho. Let me pop my shit. Get off my dick, ho. From the bottom to the top, you hear me. 50 rounds in a Glock, you hear me. High speed in the drop, you hear me. Middle finger to the ops, you hear me. From the bottom to the top, you hear me. 50 rounds in a Glock, you hear me. High speed in the drop, you hear me. Middle finger to the ops, you hear me. When it comes to St. Louis, I'm the go, ho. I can never miss a shot, I got stroke, ho. Streets cold, so I ride with the stove on. Get the tweaking, put your spirit in.
Nigga. This shit so hard, nigga. This shit crazy.
Check the Gmail more than any other page. Just pedal the metal, I put it in sport. Drum on my lap, I'm staying the course. If it's about money, I'm staying the course. I'm calling the shots like we play.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, what it do? Y'all know what it is. The ILLMAC SHOWCAST with Ski. I'm your host, ILLMAC. That's the bro host, Ski.
Already.
Special guest in the building, T-DUBB-O.
Yeah.
What it do, my guy?
It's a gang and we in here, man.
Okay.
Episode 201.
Episode 201.
Stop playing.
You dig?
That's a metric right there.
Oh, yeah. How you feeling, man?
I feel amazing.
Feel amazing?
Amazing. Even with the hot weather, I feel I'm cool as a fan.
Straight up, you a black man in America. How the mental health, man?
You know, we deal with the shit. You feel me? Nigga battle, we all battle with that shit. But
it get hard though sometimes, don't it?
Yeah. I mean, you just gotta remember what you're doing it for.
Man. Yeah. It's like black people are the most forgiving people.
Them is facts. Too forgiving.
Yeah. And it's like that be fucked up to me, bro.
Well, because the benefit of the doubt be out of the way because we already too forgiving.
Yeah.
We already over the hunch.
Nah.
But you saying a realist is too much to accept that.
This is what I'm saying. Ain't no other ethnicity out here gonna take what we take.
That's facts. I just wish we showed that same grace to each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Straight up. But yeah, man. How was your week, bro?
I had a good week, man. Not as busy as normally it is. I took a second, recalibrate some things.
Okay.
I'm back in the lab working on a new album, so
okay.
the last want to say year, I just been going super hard, making sure that all the other artists that I'm fucking with is getting their shit in line, you know, setting up the shows, getting their projects done. I'm wearing 10 different hats, you know what I'm saying, from the social justice shit, being a father, running these different organizations, you know, running the label, being manager, CEO, publicist, graphic designer, executive producer, writer. So I just took this last week, you know, to kind of coast a bit. I ain't, you know what I'm saying, I still work. Yeah. But I took this week to coast, recalibrate my own edging, you know what I'm saying, so I can get in here and do what I need to do properly.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, he had them splashes in that whole
Man, that's a lot, bro.
It got to be done, man.
Got to be done.
I ain't the type of person, when I see something is missing, I don't sit and be like, man, why ain't nobody doing this? I just start doing it.
Yeah, flat out. Ski, what's poppin'? How was the week, man?
Man, OT for me.
OT?
OT, yeah. Straight up, but I wasn't even really tripping off the weather because I was inside, but I had to step outside regardless, you know what I'm saying, get some fresh air, you know what I'm saying, that mental, you know what I'm saying, whatever, but other than that, week been cool, though.
Okay.
A lot of corrupted shit going on in the Lou.
For surely.
You know what I'm saying? Newsflash, the Kia boys out here wilding out, bro. They're so disrespectful, bro. Ain't nobody buying no Kias right now. They literally gonna be giving away Kias left to right because motherfuckers just
Hyundais
stealing.
as well.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you something. So in from like 2015 to 2021, it was like a total of, I think, a year. I think a total, it was maybe 500 of them type of cars stolen total. And this year alone, from January to now, it's been like 400 of them stolen.
Man,
damn.
You know how the scooters came out to the Lou, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, for a little minute, right? Then they gave him a trial error where motherfuckers was stealing. You know, we was being too nice.
Yeah.
We let them, and then after that, they shut it out. No more scooters.
Hey, look,
that's how the kid, like he said, shit been happening to go. Now it's
the kids
tripping.
ain't shit but the new age Intrepids.
Yeah.
If niggas was outside, you know what I'm saying? Besides, like
grandma had the Intrepid.
Yeah.
Already.
Intrepids,
Straight
man,
up.
Hey, them Intrepids used to go hard.
Yeah, bro. It was a fast car too, though.
Yeah.
I forgot what kind of motor was in them Intrepids though. But
sleek.
So what's the lick on the kids? They just getting them?
Bruh.
They got the program for them.
It's easy to get. You know what I'm saying? I think the first young nigga to really set this shit off, I think he got it from a TikTok. It was a white person that was on TikTok and was like, watch me start my car with this charger.
Wow.
And motherfucker saw that shit and was like, oh, really?
Yeah.
It's a gold mine right here.
So yeah, I mean that's the quality of the car.
I ain't got to put a gun in nobody and take that shit no more.
Right.
We out of here.
TikTok.
Kids and Hyundai. Yeah, D-A-Y. Yeah, I mean D-A-I. Yeah, man. I don't know, bro.
Wow.
I don't know why they even come to the circle. It's a circle. You gonna get trapped in,
man.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, the shit in the Lou been crazy, bro. I've tapped in with Leonard, checked in on my one line brother. He done moved to Arizona. He was like, yeah, don't get no Kia.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Hyundai either.
Damn, bro.
And then just drive slow for real, cause it's like they coming through on the high speeds, bro. It's just ridiculous, bro. Like all the kings out here, keep your kids close. You know what I'm saying? Pick your choice of places that you go to.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For real, cause it's just, I know you want to get outside. I know St. Louis been having a lot of events, but it's just like, bro, like
this shit like the Thunderdome around here.
hey,
bro.
It's like the Thunderdome.
Like, dog, like, man, come on, cuh. They can't have no lightness, no freedom.
nah,
none.
Boy.
Visitors, tap in, man. Make sure you tap in with some good folks. You come to St. Louis for surely. It's wicked right now.
That's the good word.
That's definitely a fact.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, T-DUBB-O, man. Let's talk. I guess let's talk upbringing, man.
For sure.
Where you from in the Lou?
I'm from the north side, man.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, mob. That's what I represent.
Okay.
Bud, that's them my guys.
Okay.
Grew up on Alice. You know what I'm saying? Did a small spurt in Atlanta. Came back. Straight to Baton on the Stone side. You know, some of my family from L.A., some of them from Tennessee.
Okay.
So the Loken has always been
He
in the
broke down the
lineage,
tree
you feel
real
me?
quick.
Real quick.
It's been in the lineage from U City to the West Side to the North
Okay.
Side. So that kind of was like a given. You know,
Okay.
it's pictures of me 2, 3, 4 years old. You know what I'm saying, chunking up. So that was a given. You know what I'm saying. I was raised by some good upstanding original gangsters. You know what I'm saying.
Okay.
That the guy to me
Gentlemen.
the proper the proper way in regards to this. You feel me? So.
Straight up.
Yeah.
You said U City when you was in U City, man.
Now my cousins from U City, man. They grew up with you know Cornell and Keywan and all them guys.
Oh,
Good
okay.
vibes.
My big cousin T3, my big cousin Mo, my big cousin Poncho. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My big brother Jinx from LA. You know he did a spurt in U City. You know what I'm saying? Put them on that Grape Street shit over there. You feel me? You
For
know what I'm
sure.
saying? So,
We just missed UCD Day.
yeah.
It was yesterday. Hot in the mud, always, as usual.
Straight up, dog.
Yeah, bro, UCD
Why
Day
you
was
ain't hit me,
yesterday.
man?
Bro, I was in washing clothes.
You bullshit.
That's how my
man.
weekend went. I've been
You
sitting back.
bullshit.
Yeah, UCD Day was yesterday, bro. Shout out to the U, man.
Shout out to you.
For real. All the alumni, bro.
But
Let it be known,
But
because
I'm a
people
North
don't
Side
be getting
nigga,
it,
man.
right?
Shout out to my U City,
North
resident,
Side.
but I'm a North Side.
Okay, all day, man. Straight up. So yeah, man. Okay, upbringing on the North Side.
And you went to the A?
Yeah, I spent 3 years in Atlanta,
Okay.
in Decatur.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we lived in some projects in Decatur. I went to Avondale Elementary. I actually think Lloyd went to my elementary. He was a couple grades ahead of me. But I remember the nigga singing in the talent show for sure.
Facts.
Nah, no bullshit.
What happened to the
Okay.
talent shows, man?
I ain't sure, man. I'm trying to bring one to the school my kids go to. I told them that's something we got to do, man.
Man, talent shows used to happen.
You know
all
where they
the
was
time.
at? The skating ring.
They was at the skating rink.
Yeah, bro. it just-
That's our
it's
fault.
just-
We shut
right.
down Saints. We shut down the
Fucked it
Palace.
up.
We shut down the Limelight. That's
Yeah,
I can
3
personally
places.
take
Yeah.
blame for some of that shit.
And
for
if
sure.
we shut it down and we had sense, I wouldn't dare have no kids in no skating rink now.
No, not mine.
Bruh.
Nah, man. I'm not picking up, dropping off from 8 to 8.
Like,
Never.
We'll have
No lock
consecutive.
in.
I'll
Lock
be there
in who?
chaperoning it.
Man, stop
Yeah,
playing. You already know.
we'll have like several weeks where it wouldn't be nothing happening, and then out the blue something happen crazy, but then it go right back quiet.
Yeah.
It was my generation that started that shit. Like the
Man,
night the
bruh.
Limelight got shut down, I can fully take credit for that shit.
Shout out to the motherfuckers.
Yeah.
With the
You know what I'm
Limelight.
saying?
Niggas don't know about
And
that
then we
Limelight.
bounced back, for y'all don't know, and we started doing the ambassador.
Yeah.
So we been,
Yeah.
like you said, the Limelight was shut down, but yeah, the talent shows, bro, that's just needed for the youth. That's for the youth, because we was going from middle school into high school,
Man.
doing Saints days.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was always talent shows, man.
That's why I told Boo.
It's a
I
form of
said we don't
expression.
have nothing for the eighth. We don't really have nothing in the Lou when they took away the skate rings and the lock-ins and the talent shows from the 6th grade to the 8th.
Well, it's some shit cracking, man. The parents just got to get involved, like all the little like urban airs and the little trampoline.
Yeah,
parks.
that's where we
like
slide.
normally on the weekend they have like teen nights. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Where it's a lock in, but you know it's workers there supervising the shit. They got security, so they had the neon lights on.
Okay.
I know I dropped one of my oldest boys off at one. Him and his friends. They had a Fortnite tournament where you can win
Yeah.
money. You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
A straight
It's
lock
just-
in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just
Wow.
gotta get out the element of,
See,
of the
I'm
city
late.
and the county.
Yeah.
You got to
Yeah.
go out. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
we
But
went to
it's plenty
Urban
shit.
Air because I was putting him on games called Urban Air, and they did like the regular day, but I just like the friendly family vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And-
Now,
and
knowing they
normally
got
on the
lock-ins,
Summertime weekends, they normally do some teen events, where it's
that's
lock-ins
what's
and
up.
shit. So it's some shit out here to do, man. Parents just got to get involved.
yeah, they got to
Straight
tap
up.
in. You might have to drive a little ways because Urban Air out there in St. Peter's.
Yeah.
Mid River, St.
Yeah.
Peter's, same thing. It's smack dead right next to each other.
Right. So how's being a father, man?
I love it, man. It gave me purpose. You know what I'm saying? Having kids definitely saved my life. Put me on a
That shit different, ain't it,
path
bro?
where I stopped just being so fucking carefree and reckless.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't care if I lived or died. Now I know, like, I got these young boys that I got to
Young
make sure
kings
that
out
they
here.
good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They will never experience any of the shit that I've experienced. You feel me? And whatever the
Right.
fuck they want to do, they gonna do that shit. Ain't no, I failed or it ain't happened. No, nigga, you gonna do whatever the fuck you want to do because I'm
Right.
gonna make sure.
Yeah.
Man, having a
Good
child
guidance, bro. I'm telling you.
is all the way different, bro.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like, when I had a child, it was like, how niggas wasn't there?
It don't make sense. But
Mm-hmm.
but to some good men defense, you know what I'm saying? And this is a conversation that don't happen enough. A lot of these women are to blame in a lot of these situations.
Yeah.
And not saying that niggas shouldn't fight, because I fought, you know what I'm saying? 2 of my kids were kidnapped. I had full custody. They were kidnapped, taken to Seattle, and was missing.
What?
Yeah. So thank God I had the money and the will to say, nah, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna get this done. But if it was another type of nigga, he would have gave up. Like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I ran through like 6 figures doing that shit. Lawyers in different states, you know what I'm saying? Private investigators, all this shit. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? Just earlier today, so 2 of my boys play baseball.
Right.
So the season is over. They had a celebration event at a park. You know what I'm saying? So they at the park, it's a splash pad and shit, food. They kicking it. And I seen a lady drop her 2 kids off and shake. So one of my sons knew the younger girl. She was with her 13-year-old brother. She was probably 7 or 8. So one of my sons knew the small girl. So he like, hey, you know, what's up? And start talking to her. My girl start talking to her like, yeah, your mama just dropped y'all off. And she like, yeah, she got something to do. So she just dropped us off. My brother's watching me. So after a while, she started coming over. She hadn't ate, so they gave her pizza and everything. She chilling, getting juices.
Right.
So my girl just talking to her like, you know what? Where's your dad? You know, well, my mom don't let her see him. She don't like him. Well, do you get to talk to him? Sometimes when she's not mad at him, he be trying to come get us, but you know she won't let him. So it's a lot of that shit going on.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it's due to failed relationships, so the man move on or whatever the situation is. I'm this type of person.
Yeah.
Whatever happened between y'all two, as long as either parent is not a detriment to those children,
Yeah.
you shouldn't intervene with that other parent being involved in their life.
And that's a message. Like, y'all, Queens, you can't keep the kids hostage.
Nah, not because
You can't use the kids as leverage.
Nah.
Like, that's not.
And they not an ATM.
Yeah.
They not none of that. They
Yeah.
And I just say on just being a realist, I just say, you know, one of them things for us being the king, like we just say we know it happened. You know what I'm saying? You just can't be comfortable and let it stay there.
Nah, you gotta fight. You know, that's why I tell a lot of my niggas. You know what I'm saying? My brody right here, he went through some of them similar situations. We had a conversation, man. You gotta fight. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it take.
Yeah.
You gotta be in them shorty lives. You feel me?
Yeah.
So if it take a little money, if it take a little effort, it's gonna be some nights you're gonna have be stressed the fuck out. You're gonna be ready to snap out.
Yeah.
You just gotta stay calm, stay on the path, and you gotta fight. Because at the bare minimum, what they gonna see is, well, at least my daddy ain't give up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My daddy ain't give up. He kept fighting for me. You know, no matter what she was talking about, how she tried to turn me against him, poison me, wouldn't let me be with him, my daddy kept fighting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, the first thing to be hard for niggas is that child support, bro. Once that hit, niggas' feelings be hurt.
Yeah.
We talked to a nigga. He just fresh off.
I'm fresh off
He
child
having
support.
you know what I'm saying? I'm
free.
Party, a jump off. So
Flat
my
out.
man's Cody, you gonna have to come through, bro.
Yeah, two
I'm
children.
inviting you. This nigga don't know, but I just let him know in front of you. You know, he invited.
It took years of doubling up.
18 years strong though.
You feel me? You gotta
know
get
what I'm
another.
saying? So
first of all, you gotta
yeah.
get another job to compensate for that money getting took.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's a message to the kings. If you're going through that, like, just get you another part time to make up for that little $300-400. You'll be good.
Yeah,
You gonna work a lot, but
Facts.
flat out.
But they also need to set some stipulations with that shit. I feel like, and it's just people I know who dealing with it. Like, I feel like whoever's getting the child support, because it could be the man getting the child support too. So
Right.
what a lot of niggas don't know is, all right, so Missouri's kind of fucked up with this shit. So if you don't have if you're not married when that child is born, even if you're at the hospital and you sign the birth certificate,
Yeah.
you don't have no parental rights. You have to establish paternity through the court. That's the only way you're gonna get parental rights. Now, what Missouri does has, as long as no parent is a detriment, if you go through that, you automatically get joint custody, automatically. So
Right.
it's technically a woman or a man can never keep the other person away from their kid.
Right.
It's just gonna take you a little bit of money, and you got to go through the little system. You shouldn't have to do that. Adults should be able to communicate, but
Exactly.
how it should go. But you get the joint custody. Whoever make the most is going to end up on child support. The court is automatically going to mandate it unless the other parents say, you know what, no, we got our own shit worked out.
Right.
Now the problem is, you know, a lot of motherfuckers who get the child support, they use it for the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they need to set some stipulations to where if it's not monthly, it need to be quarterly. You need to show exactly what you use that money for. If it's not nothing to help take care of the household or for that child, you using it to go out, have drinks, buy another nigga a pair of shoes or go on a vacation.
Yeah.
Nah, you should have to pay that back.
Yeah, I definitely think that
that's a thorough background check.
Yeah, I definitely think women should have to turn like receipts in to compensate for the child support
For sure.
on the 25th, so they can receive their child support on the 1st.
For sure. For sure.
Like you said, quarterly,
you feel me?
however,
but
some type of structure.
I say monthly, but you know what I'm saying? Like that can be a little strenuous. We as black people are dealing with a lot. That's another fucking report. You know, niggas don't even know how to balance a checkbook or a checking account.
That's a fact.
That's a big fact.
So quarterly, you know what I'm saying? Like you should have to, because I mean, if you get it on the card or whatever it go, like I mean, you got the receipts of every time you use it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The show. I feel like they should track that shit.
They
the
should.
minute you don't do it the proper way, either it's taken away from you or it's restricted or you got to pay that shit back. And that'll motherfuckers will get in line then. You feel me? Bitch out here buying wigs and little dude ain't got no shoes. You know what I'm saying? She calling the daddy. He needs some new shoes. He got shoes over here. Why you ain't got nothing at your house? What you doing with your money? I pay you.
Straight
you know
up, bro.
What you doing with the money?
Man, it's so bad. And I feel like it needs to just be, they don't want to put like a real percentage on it.
For sure.
It needs to be a percentage.
Yeah.
All the way around.
And your expenses should be tied into that. And what you're already doing for that child. Because a lot of niggas who actually pay the child support, they already taking care of their kid. You know, old girl, 9 times out of 10, he'll do whatever for his kid. Old girl, 9 times out of 10, just salty and want to hit the nigga pockets.
Why the deadbeats always get away with it? Bruh, the deadbeats,
nigga,
the hoes be like, hey, I ain't even worried about it. I ain't gonna even put him on child support.
Because you know he
like,
ain't gonna pay it no way.
He the one supposed to be on it.
Yeah, he ain't gonna pay it no way. He ain't doing shit for you
target
anyway.
right there. Great land.
But when you trying to be involved, you get hit.
Facts.
Yeah.
Flat out. Like I had to tell my one nigga, he got hit with child support. But he was like, I ain't doing shit for him. Like, you can't do that, bro.
Nah.
I said, kid, I said, you still gotta do
At
Christmas.
the end of the day, you still gotta make sure
you still gotta do birthdays. Yeah. You still gotta spend time
every season when the weather change.
School come, you gotta get school shoes. Yeah. Like you can't do them like that.
Sports, still activities.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like you can't do them like that because, like you said in the beginning, you don't know what the mama's spending that shit on.
Facts. Yeah. You still gotta make sure little buddy together. You heard me?
Yeah, and when they call you, you gotta say yeah, because they gonna remember them no's.
Facts.
They gonna be like, hey, I remember my mama called you and she asked you to keep us because she was doing something. You was like, I can't do it.
And that's another thing, nigga.
Because you know they got the kids right there.
You're not keeping your own kids. I hate
keeping your
own kids.
Yeah.
A woman to call, can you keep them? I'm not keeping my own kid. This is my kid.
If you need me to for him to come over here, just let me know.
Just give him here.
Yeah.
He can live here. You can do whatever the hell you want to. He can come visit you, whatever. Right. Give him to me. You heard me?
That's another thing. Kings, y'all got to be prepared for that. I know baby mama hit me with that. Daughter was acting up in high school. She's like, you going to have to come get it because I ain't finna. Right,
say less. Come on.
I'm on my way.
Come on.
Flat out. Me and Wifey, we just had to figure out how we was going to get her to school. She go to East. Me in Central. But we going to work that shit out. I ain't worried about that shit.
Facts.
Yeah.
Flat out. I'm not going to let her hear her mama say I said nah.
Facts.
That's what's not going to happen. They remember shit like that. Like, and they fuck with people.
I do.
Straight up.
Definitely.
But to the music, when you write your first rap, dog?
5 years old.
5?
Got my granny just passed end of March, rest in peace.
Damn.
She got video footage of me and my big cousin like in the basement at her house, like freestyling and writing.
Wow.
5, 6 years old, no bullshit. So this shit been in my blood. My big cousins got me on this shit, man. I used to get high on Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Okay.
And my granny house was the spot. They'll go in the basement after going outside, and they think they Bone Thugs and Harmony. So they turn on the instrumentals and get the freestyling and rapping for hours. And me and my cousin down there just soaking the shit up. So shit, when they leave, we sneak and steal the camera and shit. Now we Bone Thugs and Harmony. You know what I'm saying? So
hell no.
Yeah, I feel you. Because these be asking me how long I've been making beats, and I tell niggas beating on pots. You feel me?
You heard me? From the jump.
You get them wooden spoons,
Hey,
nigga.
Came out doing this shit.
You feel me?
Yeah. That's
straight
original.
up. So, when you start taking it like serious.
All right, so it's levels to serious.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
because I know battle rapping was involved.
Yeah. So I start taking it serious in a way that I was like, you know what, I'm gonna leave the streets alone. I'm gonna focus on music in 2014.
Right.
But I've been taking it serious. Like I've always invested in my craft. Like I'll leave the block and we'll go to a studio. Or every party we went to, my homies had me freestyling. Or my big cousins had me in clubs when I was 14, 15 years old. You know what I'm saying? Where you had to be 21 and up in the motherfuckers. And they signed me up for the freestyle battles. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If we in a spot like that. So I've been taking it serious. I've been making music, producing, writing. You know what I'm saying? Actually recording it probably since I was 12 or 13 years old, but it was just because I loved it. I didn't think it was possible in St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? I thought
Right.
it was certain things in place for me.
Yeah.
But 2014, I said, you know what? How the fuck can I tell my kids they can do whatever the fuck they want to do? It ain't no limits, and I'm putting limits on myself. I'm gonna take this shit serious. I'm gonna go for it, and I've been going crazy since then.
That's a fact, bro.
That's what's up. 2014.
Yeah,
I be trying to tell niggas, you got to be the man you want your sons to be,
facts,
and you got to be the man that you want your daughters to be with.
facts.
Flat out.
Flex.
If you ever want to know what type of man to be, or how to like be around your kids, those are two rules that I definitely go by.
Them is facts.
Flat out.
Now, a lot of people would think, man, Dub, he been doing this for a minute. But I ain't shit. I was doing it because I loved it, not because I felt like I could actually make it. You know what I'm saying? I just loved it. It
wasn't a cash grab.
Yeah, I love it.
It was genuine.
I battled because I loved it. I made music because I loved it. I put out music because I loved it. I performed because I loved it.
Right.
I was getting my money out the street. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, 2014, I really, and being involved in like Ferguson and the political work, that really helped me. You know what I'm saying? That gave me some self-worth in myself to say, no, I'm gonna go for my dreams. You feel me? Whether I make it to where people deem it as making it or not, I want my legacy to be that nigga went for it. He did it. You know, he never quit. He never gave up on himself. He did it. You know, so in my eyes, when people be like, when you think you gonna make it, nigga, I feel like I already made it.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, legendary moment though.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody in Ferguson.
Facts.
Real.
Yeah. So
Most definitely.
in music, what is the hard thing to deal with? Is it business?
It's definitely the business.
It's definitely the business.
The music is the easy part. You know what I'm saying? I be telling all my guys, you know what I'm saying? One of my artists, his name Hills, he just put out an album called Come As You Are. And, you know, he worked super hard on it. We invested a lot of time, energy, money, and creativity into it. And he was like, man, I don't think I ever spent this much money on a project. You know what I'm saying? He was relieved. I said, nigga, ain't no time to break now. This when the real work start. The music is the easy part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It seemed like it's hard, you know, putting the money in, going to the studio, the beats and the videos and writing and all the time it take to produce a project.
Right.
That's the easy part.
He got his first look.
Yeah, that's the easy part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Now the work starts after the album is out. That's when the
what's
work
up.
start. You know what I'm saying? The business side of it, the push, the setting up the shows, all of that shit. You know, continuously pushing it and pushing it and pushing it.
Okay.
Reinvesting into the push. Like that's the business is the hard part with the industry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially since black people, you know, kind of just like let hip hop be taken over business wise. Like it makes it tremendously hard and stressful.
As an artist, because as far as like the music being the easy part, what in the music business do you like rely on to add value? Because once you start getting into the business, then the value comes into play.
Facts.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, the dollars. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit here and act like I ain't made no money off rap. As far as like St. Louis independent artists, I'm definitely like top 3 most successful independent artists. You know what I'm saying? On a metrics, merits, and monetary
Flat out.
you know, status. I know a lot of niggas that's been cracking millions of views, doing all the club shows and all that shit. But as far as making money off the music, it's niggas like myself, T-DUBB-O, you know what I'm saying, Rucker Puff, Rip the General, who don't get enough credit. Rip was out here making real money off his music.
For sure.
You know what I'm
Shout out
saying?
to Rucker Puff. Zeus Waters out
Facts,
on y'all.
facts,
Yeah.
facts, Zeus, man. So in regards to that, you know, of course, the value comes from the money. But also,
Numbers.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even really trip off the numbers.
Yeah.
I'm this type of person. You know what I'm saying? I measure. All right, so in the social justice world, let's say you get a grant, right?
Right.
And a lot of people be like, how you measure your success? That you registered 50,000 people to vote, or for instance, with one of our programs, Books and Breakfast, we giving out 60,000 books, fed close to 100,000 families.
Right.
You know, a lot of people would measure that as a level of success. I look at things from a different bird's eye view. I look at the fact that we've stopped shootouts at programs. We've stopped niggas from selling drugs and they getting on the proper path.
Yeah.
You know, St. Louis School District, the city, didn't have accreditation for like 20-some years.
Right.
So it was a young man that was coming to our programs that actually started to learn how to read at our program, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
versus school. So I measure success in that type of element. So when a nigga from motherfucking Denmark hit me and say, oh, man, one of your songs helped me, stop. I was gonna commit suicide, but your music helped me get through that.
Yeah.
I'd be like, man, fuck them, 2 million streams I got on the Woodley project. Like, nigga, I saved a life with a song. Like,
Yeah.
I measure shit differently.
Okay.
Okay.
Flat out.
Those are the levels. That's one of the levels right there.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
But when you go into the business aspect of it,
You gotta be, it's numbers and money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On the business side, I'm definitely on that for surely, but that ain't what drives me.
Yeah, that ain't what
if
drive
that
you.
makes sense. Yeah.
yeah.
But I'm
Because you
I'm
do
a,
you.
Yeah, I'm a hustler. I come
Yeah.
from the street. I know numbers, and so we on our business. I feel like the minute the business starts to drive the passion goes away, and you gonna get whacked. And I don't never want to be a whack artist. So
Straight up.
when you strictly doing it for the money, you gonna get whacked because you gonna run out of shit to talk about.
Okay. That sound like y'all got the for the rap musicians out here, the Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah.
Y'all giving great guidance, and you know what I'm saying? Just like, when I think about Boys and Girls Clubs, I would just think about people not putting themselves first. They put other people before themselves. But you know what I'm saying? You speaking on artists, but it's just the fact you know your worth, and then you know what I'm saying, like who else is in line, or who else. It's like it's open, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, when we was having a conversation before, it's just some people got to know, can't be too many Chiefs, not enough
Niggas
Lions.
got to know their position.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Too many Indians, not enough Chiefs. They got to figure it out and stay in them
There's too
lanes.
many Chiefs, not enough Indians.
That's right.
Yeah, straight up.
But that's why I was like, I compliment you for sure, because it sounded like make sacrifices, adjustments where, you know what I'm saying, you ain't just speaking on self, like your mark being made. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, when you say legendary, you just can't just live up to that. You got to really own it.
It's people who make real change.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? So
big impacts.
Yeah.
Like, that's mogul shit, not just regular. Like, that shit got to really come with, like, it got to be coming with meaningful shit behind it, though. You know what I'm saying? So, most definitely shout out to that on your end.
Yeah. Now, you said program.
Yeah.
I know you got 2. You probably got more than that.
Oh, yeah.
You
There's
got
several.
IOD.
Yeah, It's Okay to Dream.
Right. That's the program that you talking about?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
So, we was talking about Books and Breakfast, but It's Okay to Dream, IOD is one of them. So, we got IOD, Books and Breakfast.
Okay, tell us about IOD for the people.
So, IOD basically, it was formulated out of really just talking from the heart. We was up in New York doing some media shit. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, with Hands Up United and the programs that we was starting.
Yeah.
And a lot of motherfuckers always ask, like, what was the difference with, like, Ferguson and a lot of other things that happened in the past? Like, you had Oscar Grant, you had Trayvon Martin, you had all these different instances that we can name over and over again. And they say, why did that happen in St. Louis? And I have to break down to them the element of St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? That this predatory policing is something that we've dealt with as long as we've been alive. You know what I'm saying? We're taught not to drive down certain streets in certain times, or how to maneuver, take side streets versus going through certain neighborhoods. When you traveling down West Florissant and you get to the county and you go through 10 different municipalities, we know when to put the brakes on. We know. So we've all been harassed by police. We've all been extorted by police. Some of us assaulted by police. I don't know too many black men that have never been to jail. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was for traffic tickets or something deeper. You feel me? So we all got that we don't give a fuck in us no more. You know what I'm saying? Coming up in one of the most dangerous cities in the fucking world. The FBI did a study, not just in the nation. St. Louis is one of the most dangerous cities in the world. Always top murder. You know, summers are through the roof.
Through the roof, bruh.
Is this element that we've been born in is normal to us, but it's not normal. You know what I'm saying? And we all technically like walking time bombs. You know what I'm saying? So when we saw that, it wasn't the first time we saw it.
Yeah.
But when we saw it with this generation and the things that we faced and the things that we've gone through, we said, man, we tired of this shit, nigga. We'll go to war with y'all. You know what I'm saying? We snapped. We lost it. That was it. We was tired. That was it. It was the last straw. So just explaining that, and we start talking about crime. You know what I'm saying? And you know how these struggle scholars who know all the numbers, but they don't know shit of why a nigga do what he do, nigga.
Exactly.
Yeah, we make it look cool and make it look fun, but every young street nigga I know be hurting. They be
Hurting,
at home,
bro.
they looking in the mirror, they self-medicate, you know what I'm saying? But they had their moments where they be about to snap because they don't want to be doing what the fuck they doing. Don't nobody want to ride around 24/7 looking over their shoulder, knowing some niggas finna come shoot at them. You know you got to get out here and take penitentiary chances just to help your people pay the rent or pay the bills or put some food in your little sister's stomach or whatever the fuck the situation is, or buy you some shoes. Nobody want to be doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? But we don't have no fucking opportunity, no real opportunity. Yeah, I can tell this young nigga, hey man, you know, go work at McDonald's and they pay you $9 an hour.
Yeah.
This little nigga making $5,000 a week on the corner, nigga. You got a doctorate and don't make that a week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right. You still in college debt. You ain't making that. What the fuck I'm gonna go tell him to make $9 an hour when he making 5 bands on the corner? That don't even make sense.
Yeah.
We gotta offset that somehow. And I was just talking and I was like, you know what? We gotta let our kids know it's okay to dream. And my girl was like, I like that. I was like, I want to start a program like that. So the idea of IOD came from that. And basically it's just a dream cultivation program. So whatever the fuck a little kid say I want to do, you know what I'm saying? It was a time a young man may walk up to me on the corner and be like, man, I want to be an astronaut. And I'm like, shit, that ain't possible. Fuck that. How I think now, it's possible. Whatever the fuck you want to do, we going to figure out. So if a kid in our program and he say, I want to be an astronaut, shit, we going to put the money together and holler at some folks down in Florida. You going down to the NASA Space Camp for the summer. You know what I'm saying?
Up.
You want to be a rapper? Shit, we rapper. I know a bunch of rappers. We going to take y'all into the studio. We going to do hip-hop history. We going to do creative writing courses. Not only is that going to help you in school, it's going to start to develop your craft now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So by the time you're a teenager, you know how to write songs, you know how to write records, you know how to produce, you know how to engineer, you know what I'm saying? You know how to play with the mic, you done found your voice.
Yeah.
Like, we gonna build you up now, nigga. If you wanna rap, ain't no, you need to focus on getting a regular job. Now we gonna cultivate this shit. This is a job. This is a career, a damn good one.
Yeah.
Why our kids gotta be, no, go focus on that and do that. You know what I'm saying? Or no, don't play games. Them games ain't gonna take you nowhere. Niggas, white kids out in Beverly Hills getting millions of dollars while they in high school for playing fucking games.
Playing games,
if that little
bro.
nigga good at Madden, should cultivate that shit.
Exactly.
Long as he do what he need to do in school, let
That's
that
a
nigga
fact.
play Madden, send him to the camps, all that shit, invest in that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let him go live on Twitch, set him up a podcast studio in his fucking room. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I think with children. Whatever the fuck you want to be, we gonna make that shit happen, and we gonna figure out the business. And after you learn your craft and master it, we'll figure out the business to make you successful.
Yeah. And that's like, I got a 20-year-old daughter, right? And she just working. But that's what I tell her all the time. Figure out what you love to do.
Facts.
And I'll help you figure out how to monetize it.
Facts.
You
master that shit.
Yeah. But you can't work for somebody else your whole life.
No.
I can't allow you to do that.
You're going to stress yourself out.
Yeah, you're going to have to figure it out.
You're going to stress yourself out making somebody else's dream a reality. Why our people got to be that way?
Yeah.
Let's stress ourselves out, work to death, and barely survive, and to make somebody else's dream a reality. Man, fuck that shit.
Yeah, and I think that we the generation to let our kids do that.
Yeah.
You feel me? It ain't really a lot of pressure. It's figure out what you love to do, and because you can figure out how to monetize anything.
Yeah.
Off the rip.
Yeah.
That'll be different. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta guide their ass the right way. For real. That's all it is for real, because it's like, I guess in our generation we had the structured way of what you should do versus what you want to do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we grew up with
Damn.
blue collar parents.
PTSD, post-traumatic slave syndrome.
Yeah, ooh,
That's what it is.
bar.
That's a gem right
Yeah,
there.
straight up. That's what it was. You go out here, you
Yep.
get you a job,
you a job,
you work
go to
hard,
school.
you take
Yep.
care of your family, and that's
That's it.
life.
Yeah.
Nah, that ain't.
Not for me,
That
fam.
ain't life.
Like nah, dog, like nah,
I wanna
hell
see
no,
the
nah,
world.
dog.
I want
Right.
to see the world. I don't gotta be the richest
Exactly.
nigga in the world.
I
I don't.
don't.
I don't love money, but I love the idea of what money can do.
Which is
You know what I'm saying?
create freedom,
Facts.
flat
Facts.
out. And that's the thing. Like I tell motherfuckers, I'm like, nigga, I can have a business making $10 million a year. All I need is 200,000. Long as I ain't got to be involved in shit, nigga, I'm good with 200,000.
Facts.
I don't need none of that shit. 200,000 in my, and I can do what the fuck I want to do. Are we good? Flat out.
Them is facts.
Because we gotta start teaching the kids too. Like your business can pay for your car.
Them is
Your
facts.
business, you can start you a real estate company, and your real estate company can pay for your house.
Them is facts.
Well, none of this shit got to be in your name.
Them is facts.
You can live for free.
It's facts.
But okay, that's IOD. But black men do go through a lot.
Oh, for
That's
sure.
why it's important to me to ask people, like, you know what I'm saying, how your mental out here as a black man, because it's real.
Yeah. Yeah. We the bottom of the totem pole. Motherfuckers don't want to say that.
Yeah,
But that's the reality.
it's the reality.
We die faster than anybody else, murdered more, arrested more, graduate less. You know what I'm saying?
Respected
employed less, respected less for surely. So you know what I'm saying?
Everything.
So we really walking time bomb. You feel me? So
For real, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what I be trying to teach, like on Me and Wifey podcast. That's why I be trying to teach the queens, like, just be the safe space for niggas.
that's it. Give us some grace.
You feel me?
The same grace you give your boss when you don't curse him out. Give me
You
that
feel me?
same grace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Hey,
straight up.
big facts right there.
Because we be needing that. That's important to a nigga.
Yeah.
Off the rip. So, Hands Up United.
Yeah.
When did that start? Was from
Yeah, that started in Ferguson.
Okay.
Again, that was another, FUBU model for us, by us. We started to see all these national organizations come in, raise millions, not do nothing for the community. They all want to hop on camera and speak from the point of view of St. Louis. So, we got with some like-minded individuals, myself, my lady Rika Tyler, T-DUBB-O,
Okay.
a couple others. You know
Shout
what
out
I'm
to
saying?
them.
Yeah, some people that we know from out of town that help us put it together, and we say, you know what, we're gonna start a organization that is for St. Louis. For people from the community. We know what the community need. We've experienced these things. We don't want to continue to chase ambulances. You know what I'm saying? When a nigga dead, it's too late now. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Everybody reacts when the shit. That's our issue as people. We react after the shit happened. For instance, you know what I'm saying? The overturn of Roe versus Wade. Everybody want to say something now.
Yeah.
But if you've been paying attention for the last 4 or 5 years, they've been trying
Yeah.
to get that out of here.
Yeah. That shit
Shouldn't
been
you-
on the tip of their tongue for the
shouldn't-
last 3
shouldn't you-
years.
Shouldn't you have
Yeah.
popularized the opposition to that
Yeah.
before they voted on
Yeah.
it?
Like, nah, we ain't fucking with
You
that.
feel
You
me?
can kill that shit already.
We wait till it happened. You know what I'm saying? Organizations see a young black boy killed by the police in the middle of the street, and now they want to do something.
Right.
Why don't we change the elements before that? Why don't we make it fearful for police to come and kill unarmed, innocent people? Why don't we stop it to the point to where poverty creates every element for crime?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People, we don't just wake up in the morning and say, oh shit, we gonna go shoot 30 people. That ain't us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We fucked up because of our conditions. It's dog eat dog.
Exactly.
You put 2 dogs in a cage and don't feed them for 2 weeks. You come back, one of them gonna eat the other one. You know what I'm saying? That's just, it's human nature to survive. So the most profitable thing in the black community are drugs.
Exactly.
That's the most profitable thing in the black community. Shit, if I gotta eat, I can't get me a job, I'm gonna sell this work. I gotta
Exactly.
eat. You feel me? So you get rid of all that shit, our entire communities, our entire elements change. You get rid of poverty, our shit change. You provide opportunity, you provide proper education with these kids, our entire shit change.
Exactly.
So Hands Up United was saying we want to be preventative with our measures, and that's why we created these programs versus saying, oh, we're gonna wait on somebody to die and show up and protest. Nah, we tired of that shit. I'm tired of yelling at cops.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of yelling at these punk ass politicians who don't want to do shit but have a career. We gonna change this shit for our community. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we did what we did.
Question, right? Because I got a theory, right?
I'm
finna jump out on the limb, right? Because I'm a realist.
Yeah, I thought just went in my head.
Marching don't work, bruh.
It don't.
We've been doing that shit, nigga, for years, bro. It don't work.
It don't. Either they show up, trick ass niggas, and lock motherfuckers up, and they still get paid, or motherfuckers, national organizations will get a permit for their march. How the fuck is it a protest if you get permission to do it? That's not a fucking protest.
Attention is not the answer.
You get permission from the government that you're protesting against to protest, to walk down the street. You got a police escort, and you're marching against the system. How the fuck? That's not a protest.
Yeah,
it's not. That's a bike. That's a what is it? A marathon.
Yeah,
it's just a marathon. It's an organized marathon, man.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like,
they don't give a fuck about that shit.
Why we don't realize that they just look at us like we're just throwing a tantrum?
Man,
they know it.
We have to organize against these motherfuckers.
And that's what I'm saying.
There's pieces on the chessboard. Voting is not the end all be all, but it's a piece that needs to be used. Oh, nigga, you ain't gonna do what we asking you to? We getting you the fuck out of here. Now let's go cultivate us a candidate and put them in there. And the minute they get in your head and twist you away from your people, we gonna do the same thing, nigga. You out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's a piece. We need to set up these programs. And one thing these organizations, I say this all the time, the social justice world is dirtier than the dope game will ever be. It's so much fucking money that's coming through these organizations, and all they're doing is propelling middle-class salaries. Motherfuckers go to college, get a degree in political science, go get a job at an organization, make $80,000 a year, and sit around on a Zoom and strategize about what the fuck a poor person is dealing with in the inner city, wherever the fuck they organizing at. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
All these millions of dollars that's coming through this organization need to go into the fucking hood for real shit.
Real shit.
You want to stop shooting? Go holler at the shooters and say, you know what, little nigga, whatever the fuck y'all want to do, let's figure that shit out. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you on payroll, $4,000 a month, so you can take care of yourself. We're going to help you get some housing. You want to go to college? We're going to figure out how to get you a scholarship. You need a car? We're going to get you one, so you ain't got to go hit somebody across the head and steal it. Because if I got a budget and it's $10 million sitting in the account and I'm paying all these fucking salaries, when somebody die, I fly all my employees to that city. We staying in hotels, we having conferences, we eating on the company budget, but it's a little nigga back where we organizing it that's running around robbing motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Man, I'm finna send you to school, full ride, paid for.
Yeah.
We all, and then we always talk about all these different things, but we never, like you said, financial equity is freedom, is liberation. Finances is liberation. These organizations don't never want to talk about no money because they want to come off of it. They don't never want to just. Sometimes the answer is just giving some people some money. A lot of these motherfuckers are out here running around crazy because they don't have no fucking money and no opportunity.
Never had no.
So if you set these standards and you say, little niggas, come here, holler at me. You can get $4,000 a month, guaranteed. But I need you to do this, and this.
Yeah, the stipulations.
You got
instead of a PO,
housing.
instead of a PO, you got a life coach.
Yeah, you got housing.
Yeah,
you got school. You got a car. You got a life coach. You got a mentor.
Yeah,
you do all this shit that I'm telling you to every month. $4,000 a month.
Yeah, you gotta go see her.
What
you gotta go see your friend. You gotta go see your life coach.
Man,
that's all you gotta do.
Right. Come on with it.
Flat out, you gotta go see your financial advisor. You gotta go see the credit lady. You gotta do these things, and I will give you all of this.
Facts.
The tools is there.
Facts. But that's why I want to be so successful with this music.
Yeah,
I don't want to get the money for me. If I want, I can go outside and really get some money right now. If I wanted to make $1 million, I can get that. Right. I can go in the street and get $1 million. I know how to do it. Right. That's what I want to do. I want to be successful with this music shit because I know what I can do with the money that come in to change this fucking city around.
Game changer.
I feel like, another thing I feel like needs to be done is y'all black therapists out there and black counselors.
Yeah,
they just need to go ahead and come together in the building and, just let the kids come in and talk to you.
Yeah,
for free.
Yeah,
greedy ass niggas.
Yeah,
for free. Like
or
donate your time
or go to them.
Yeah,
go to them. Some religious people, like the The clergy like to throw up, the hood is fucked up because it got away from the church, blase, 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 fuck all that. The idea of Jesus was a black revolutionary. He was a black revolutionary. If you follow Jesus or you follow Muhammad, whoever you follow,
right?
If you preaching from a pedestal and you say you live in that way, why the fuck you ain't in the slums talking to the people that you feel are lost? You in the pews. You inside your building, in the comfort of your building, talking about your religion and preaching all these things to people who are already following it. If you're doing the work of God, shouldn't you be out in the hood? Shouldn't you be out in the trenches? Shouldn't you be out there talking to these young men?
Yeah.
But a lot of these motherfuckers who are following religion, they scared to talk to the killers. They scared to talk to the shooters. They scared to talk to the gang members. They scared to talk to the robbers. They scared.
Yeah.
They scared.
But in the Bible, they was in the streets.
Facts. Who did Jesus?
You feel me?
Who did Jesus hang with?
Yeah, they was in the streets.
All them niggas was criminals.
You hear me? They was in the streets.
He was crucified next to a thief. It was a thief next to Jesus.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? On the same cross. So if that's what you follow, get out there and do the work. Because a lot of these niggas just need somebody to talk to. A real conversation.
A real conversation,
real
bro.
Conversation. And consistency.
And it's
because
like,
at first they might blow you off. Keep trying.
Yeah.
Eventually you're going to crack that shell.
That's what I'm saying. If you get a building where they know just somebody going to be there,
Eventually you're going to crack that shell.
A child can go to school, have a horrible day, and just go to the building.
And be all right.
You ain't got to fill out no paperwork.
Be all right.
We don't need to see no ID.
Come through.
You just come through and we talk.
For free.
Nigga, that would do wonders.
Teach you how to play spades. Come here, have a seat, man. Come here.
Yeah. Flat out.
What's going on? What you need?
They'll do wonders.
Yeah. That's king shit for real. Straight up.
Straight up. Tyrone Woodley. Tyrone Woodley. Tyron.
Yeah.
Okay, I said it wrong 2 times.
Everybody do. It's like a Byron with a B. I mean with a T. Tyron.
Straight up. How'd that relationship develop, man?
I met Woodley at Coco house. So Coco, the producer from Basement Beats, who used to work with J.E. back in the day, he produced Shake Your Tail Feather.
Okay. I think
Grammy Award winning
Got
Coco.
that mean nigga Ice-T wife, nigga?
Nah. Really, nigga?
You feel me? I'm like, damn.
Yeah, so Coco been a supporter of mine for years.
Okay.
Me and Bo got a record with Freeway called What Up. We actually did that at Coco House.
Okay.
And Coco produced it. So Coco been a huge supporter of mine. If I ask him to do something, he do it. So if he asks me to do something, I do it. So he had a cypher joint that he was producing for one of my artists, Hills. And this before I started the label, this before Hills was on the label. Hills was at his house. They was cranking out the cypher. And Woodley was there actually doing some voiceover work for Hills on one of his records. It was called Tell Her the Tape. So Woodley was there talking. They got fucked up and, Woodley started freestyling and shit. They like, oh, man, hop on this cypher joint. So the cypher shit was really done. It was Hills, T-DUBB-O, Keem, Woodley. I can't remember who else. But Coco was like, man, we can't have no cypher record and Dub not on this motherfucker. So he called me. I just happened to be sliding through Lake St. Louis, and he was like, man, can you slide through? I said, man, I'm right in the neighborhood. So I pull up. He sent me the beat, so I write to it, go in there and drop the shit. I come out the booth, Woodley sitting right there. So he like, bro, what the fuck, nigga? You incredible. I'm like, thank you. So are you. I'm a fan.
Yeah.
So I get a call the next day from his homie Jimmy, and he like, Woodley finna start working on some music. He wants you to come down. I say, bet. I pull up there, Fat Buddha. I pull up. You know how it is, and the famous nigga with the money, everybody around him, they kind of just like, yeah. All they know is yes. So I'm listening to what he doing, and I'm like, nah, my nigga, nah. You know what I'm saying? So
that's all bad.
Yeah, so I'm like, nah, do this way, say this way, change that, take that out. And the song came out all right. So he like, damn, all right, you want to do a joint? So we ended up knocking out a couple records. So that became like an everyday thing. You know what I'm saying? And then this was right around the time my kids had got kidnapped. So I was working on an album. He was dealing with his own shit with his family. So he was in a fucked up headspace. I was in a fucked up headspace. So we just start like just meeting every day doing music.
Right.
And people found out that he was doing music. A bunch of different companies start hitting him up. I mean, this Tyron Willie already got a huge following, so if the music semi-decent shit, nigga, we gonna give you a deal. So we start doing music, and they liked all the songs that we were on together. So he was like, man, we just gonna do an album together. So it just turned into an album.
Straight
we
up.
was in the studio all day, every day, traveling, doing music, meeting with producers, meeting with labels. And we just formulated the brotherhood just on the strength of that.
Straight up.
For sure.
And from that came Sway.
Yeah, for sure.
Straight up. And you've been on what, twice?
Yeah, I've been on Sway twice.
Okay, soon to be 3 times.
Yeah.
We gonna go and speak
Facts.
that.
I did it twice in a year. You know what I'm saying? Twice in a year.
Ooh, 12 months.
Straight up.
Facts.
So how was Sway, man?
Yeah. Sway is a fucking legend, first and foremost.
Sway definitely a legend. Let's
shout out to Sway.
that's a fact.
He's a staple in hip hop. I appreciate it. So going on Sway and freestyling was always like on my rap bucket list. You know what I'm saying? And to be able to accomplish that, like that's why I say I already feel like I made it. Just to be able to do that was a feeling. I mean, I can't even describe it. It was fucking phenomenal.
Straight up.
Yeah. But Sway cool as a motherfucker. Gave me plenty guidance and he treated me like I was already one of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? From the jump that he got introduced to me. The first time I rapped, I wasn't even supposed to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was just an interview for Wooly. I just happened to be in the building, and the minute Sway found out, like, oh, nigga, you spit.
Okay.
All right, you on there. I'm like, word? He like, yeah, you better be ready. I'm like, nigga, say no more. You don't even know what the fuck you talking to.
And see, Sway, that nigga, like,
I've been ready for this shit since I was 6, my
Straight
nigga.
up.
Like,
and that's the
Okay.
thing, like Sway, that nigga, like Sway don't give a damn about celebrity.
Not at all.
He all about the art, bro.
Facts. But a lot of niggas ain't like that.
Like, I
if that
could
was
picture-
anybody else, they would have been like, yeah, not this time, my nigga.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? This interview ain't even yours, not this time. You know what I'm saying?
I can picture Sway on the corner and a nigga just rapping on the corner,
He gonna
and he
pull up.
like, ooh,
He gonna pull up.
and he gonna stand there until that
Facts.
nigga get done.
And he honest with you too. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? He looked at me, he told me, he said, you got it, bro. He said, you one of them ones. He was like, I heard you. He was like, this game needs you. You know what I'm saying? But for somebody like Sway to look at a nigga from Northside St. Louis,
Yeah.
no deal. I'm
Yeah.
in this bitch. The game needs you. All the people that you've been around, all these motherfuckers you interview on a daily basis, you tell me this live on air.
Yeah.
Man, can't nobody tell me shit.
Can't nobody tell you
That's
nothing, bro.
100.
Straight up. So, I want to say you did some acting shit. I saw you. You was in like nigga motherfucking Miami,
Hawaii.
You know what I'm saying? Hawaii 5-0
Yeah, I was
type
at the
vibes.
Hawaii
you know what I'm
5-0
saying,
joint.
bro? You know what I'm saying? Hawaii 5-0 type vibes. I was like, this
Straight
nigga got
up.
on the motherfucking Bahama Mama shirt, nigga.
Yeah, I was on
with the
that.
tank top.
Okay, some OG shit.
Fuck my nigga on.
Okay.
What was that, man?
So Willie, Willie do a lot of acting shit. And,
Okay.
Good thing about Brody, like, if it's an opportunity he can share with his niggas, you know what I'm saying? He will share the opportunity with his niggas. So he went out to Hawaii. He asked me if I want the role for the Hawaii 5-0 shit. We went out there and worked on some music and shit. And he took me to the set, you know what I'm saying? So I went to the set, you know what I'm saying? Got to experience that whole shit, be a part of that. So that was fucking phenomenal. Before that, though, Max Holloway, you know what I'm saying, from the UFC.
Okay.
He from Hawaii, so he took us out the night before, showed us the town, man, treated us like fucking kings, man. I love Hawaii. Hawaii is dope. And not the tourist part, but actually the community. You know what I'm saying? All through Oahu, Waikiki, all that shit. Like,
I always
being
heard
there.
like Hawaii people just happy, bro. Like they don't really be tripping off a lot.
It's some real shit going on in Hawaii as well. You'll be surprised.
Well, you know, everywhere got a hood.
Yeah, but overall, man, it was a wonderful experience. For
It's
sure.
a vibe, huh?
Yeah, my girl, she got cousins that live over there.
Yeah.
Like male cousins. It's like at least 3 or 4 of them. So,
In Hawaii.
yeah. They from the north side.
Facts.
Yeah, bro.
Northside deep in Hawaii,
Straight
nigga.
up.
They out there lit.
Straight,
You're going to have to get them ways. For real.
straight up, man. Okay. So, I don't know why, but I don't want to. I got to get you back to talk about the kidnapping situation. I don't want to talk about it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, have you told it?
Nah, I ain't.
Don't tell it, dog. Don't tell it, dog. Save it for me.
Motherfuckers who know. You know what I'm saying?
That's one of them.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I want it to be right place, right time.
I have explained the situation on social media a couple times, but I have never like dove into the actual situation like in an interview or none of that shit.
Yeah, dog. We got to say that, man.
For sure.
That's precious content.
For sure.
For sure. But yeah, man, what you got coming up?
So like I said, man, I got this label, AMG Audacity Music Group, Almighty Gang, A Million Guns, Amongst the Gods. It was a formulation of great minds that had a common goal. The idea actually started with a seed that Bodine planted. You know
Shout
what I'm
out
saying?
to my nigga Bodine.
So Bo came to me. He said, man, you there. Like, you taking the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? St. Louis needs somebody in there. He was like, man, we just need to organize everybody to get behind you. Now, like you said, I ain't that type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? Be like, everybody get behind me. I'm the nigga. I feel like every step that I take in this world is for other people. I feel like that's why I was put here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I say, I don't just want everybody behind me. How about we get on the side and run with each other? Everybody get on the side of each other and run together.
Exactly.
So I said, I'm going to just go ahead and start a label. But really, it started with the idea of an umbrella corporation because I'm huge on black ownership in regards to art and music.
For
So
sure.
I'm like, we can start the umbrella. We all get under the umbrella, but at the same time, you niggas need to start your own companies and just partner with the big company. This way,
Exactly.
if one of y'all gets some attention, you ain't tied up in no bullshit paperwork that's gonna make this bigger situation turn their back on you. You own your shit. You can easily just merge off and then just come back to the collective to help upbring that.
Yeah.
So I started the label. It actually happened like dead smack in the middle of the pandemic.
Okay.
So the studio that I was going to shut down due to the pandemic. So I'm just sitting and I'm like, man, I got all this music I need to keep doing. So one of my homies, he had an office downtown. He said, you know what? Just come in on the rent and, take half of this space, build you a studio. So that's what I did. I built the studio. We all started coming together, making music. So I said, I want every artist to put out something before I do something.
Right.
So me and Bo did a collaboration, put that out. My R&B singer, G the Singer, he did an album, put it out. My brother Kizzle Mobbin, he did a mixtape, put it out. Hills put out an album. Bo put out 2 group projects. And then I put out mine.
Yeah.
So we just starting that cycle again. So Hills just put out another album called Come As You Are. It's fucking phenomenal. Coco, again, was one of the lead producers over the entire project. G is finishing up another project. Bo got several that's about to drop. And I'm back in the lab working on my next album right now. So, and it's sounding fucking incredible. Like for real. Like I'm
Straight up.
I'm amazing myself with the shit that I'm creating right now.
That's what's up. Anything you got coming up for the community?
For sure. Books and Breakfast is doing a relaunch. We had to switch out the locations due to a lot of disagreements that we had with local government in certain, in the neighborhoods and shit. So Books and Breakfast is doing a relaunch. Friday Freedom Fix is doing a relaunch. We doing a lot of things at the Jury Elementary. So all the shit that they had up there, the field day and all these different things, events, the science, the STEM night, all that. So we've been organizing a lot of that shit through the schools. Because our black schools missing so much. You know what I'm saying? So we took a lot of our programming inside actual schools.
Y'all got a date for that?
That shit that happened this past school year. So the next everything else gonna start when the school year start.
Yeah, you late, bro.
I ain't late.
Flat out.
He got me low. We good.
So, like, you talked about the studio, right? Mm-hmm. So, I'm scrolling through Instagram one day, right? I'm chilling. All of a sudden, I see police vests.
Oh man.
And I'm like, oh shit. And I'm like, hold up, who page is this? I'm like, damn, they did this to my nigga?
Yeah, man.
What happened, dog? Can it be talked about?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I don't hide shit. I got a wonderful lawyer. Shout out to Javad Kazali.
Okay.
I got a wonderful lawyer.
Straight up.
So, we've been targets since Ferguson. You know what I'm saying? I like to say, like, even if I wanted to stop all this shit today and go get a regular job, I would never be able to get one. You know what I'm saying? Our faces are still in the precincts around St. Louis. They deem us as terrorists, radicals, all this shit.
And see, that's why I gotta talk to you again, because I know it's some mind shit and it's some crazy shit that didn't happen with
Facts.
that.
So
flat out. But yeah.
Me and Tef, we joke about the shit. It's serious, but we joke about it and laugh all the time because we just fucked up and crazy. We know we got CIA files and we laugh about the shit. You know what I'm saying? But we've been targeted, followed, threatened. You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit. And that'll never stop. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When the minute you stand up and actively organize against the United States government, you're on that radar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why my social media would never it's being limited. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the ghost band and
Damn,
all
they
that
shadow
shit. Shadow
banning my
band.
nigga?
Oh, for surely.
Oh man.
Surely. But what happened with that situation was, that was right around the time the George Floyd situation had happened.
Right.
So it was protests going on downtown in St. Louis. Now, mind you, I wasn't involved. Earlier in the day, I was involved in the protest.
Right.
But when everything else was happening, shit, we just down at the lab, we working.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All the guys, we down in the studio. So we all the shit going on around, we right on like 19th and Locust. So all the shit going on around here, you know what I'm saying, buildings on fire and people in the street is going up like it was in Ferguson.
Yeah.
But the police department is right behind our building. You know what I'm saying? Right across on Olive. You know, we can look right there and see it. It's right behind.
It's just an excuse for niggas to fuck with you.
Yeah. So we
good
go
excuse.
we go outside.
Bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? We just watching and shit, and the mayor is over there, and this was Lyda Cruisen. You know what I'm saying? She hated my guts. I don't care for her much either. So that's reciprocated.
Okay.
So she's standing out there with the police. You know what I'm saying? Buildings on fire everywhere, all this shit going on. And we just standing out there just making sure all our shit straight. And before we know it, we just see all the police coming that way with like lights and their guns pointing. They like, get down, get down. So I'm looking for a minute. I just pause. I'm like, are they coming over here? And it's like 40 of them. So I'm like, hold on, what the fuck is this? So I'm like, this assassination attempt? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So everybody get down. I'm kind of still looking. So I get down slow. I'm watching. And we out here loaded to the T. You know what I'm saying? We strapped within our legal right. You know what I'm saying? AR-15s, handguns, everything under the sun. But they all legal.
Yeah.
Open carry state. You know what I'm saying? So they come over. And in my mind, I'm thinking, I'm like, they really trying to kill me or something. So
Did that happen to my man in Chicago? What's my man in Chicago that got assassinated back in the day?
Fred Hampton.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm like,
that's how they did him.
They trying to kill me. So I was about to get prepared to like start defending myself, but I'm looking at everybody that's with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking back at them and I'm like, they ain't ready for that type of time. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get none of them hurt.
Right.
So if they coming to take me, they just gonna take me. You feel me? So I lay down. They come. They instantly asking, where's the guy? They thought my head dress was braids. What to do with the braids? What to do with the braids? Got the rifle. Where he at? Where he at?
Right.
So they looking for me. So at this point, I'm like, what the fuck? So they come over to me. And they like, yeah, motherfucker, we didn't get you in Ferguson. We gonna get you now. We gonna get you now. So I'm just listening to everything they saying. So I'm laughing. I'm like, all right. So everybody cool. My homeboy Jimmy had secretly started recording though.
Yeah.
So he had got some of the shit. So you heard in the video when they come over and they like, somebody want to die today. Somebody want to die today. Like they constantly saying this. So they grab all our guns, put us all in cuffs, start searching everybody. They running names and all that shit. I get my phone and I'm texting Javad. So Javad, my lawyer, he used to be a federal prosecutor.
Okay.
So he calling motherfuckers. He trying to get in contact with somebody like, nah, this ain't happening. He trying to call the mayor. So they keep us on this motherfucker for like 45 minutes. They searching everybody, running names. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Nobody's telling us shit. It's all this shit going on downtown and y'all over here, y'all crashing.
Exactly.
Oh, we looking for a shooter. Ain't no shooter over here, nigga. This is a studio. Y'all know it's a studio. Y'all know we here.
Yeah.
Your mayor looked over here and saw me. She know we here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I get to snapping on one of the officers. You know, it's by the time I finish talking, they start taking people out of cuffs.
Right.
I can't remember everything I said to them, but I just start snapping.
Yeah.
And of course, you know what I'm saying, I know laws and codes and penal codes,
on your little Boosie shit. Shout out to my nigga Boosie. He was going off on them niggas.
So I'm on their ass, you know what I'm saying? Because at this point, like, if y'all was going to kill me, y'all would have been to kill me, threw me in the car, kidnap me, whatever the fuck going on. Like, nigga, get us out these motherfucking cuffs, like, immediately. You feel me?
Because you know you wrong now.
Yeah. So, of course, they sent a black one over to try to calm you down. And nigga, you the wrong one to come talk to me because I'm finna let your ass have it worse than these motherfuckers. So, he take everybody out the cuffs, you know what I'm saying? They give us our guns back, but they hate it. You should have seen the look on their face when they look like fucking idiots handing all these fucking weapons back. They was pissed off. Dude, where's the rifle? Here. They pissed the fuck off.
Oh, man.
So they leave. My lawyer hit IA the next day. You know what I'm saying? They launched an investigation to the shit. St. Louis American come do an article, you know, recording music while black. So yeah, I mean, we targets, and but I would rather now be a target for the right reasons than the shit that I used to do. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So if you're gonna target me for doing the right things for my people, then come on with it.
That's a fact. One more question, because I'm gonna have to talk to you again, dog. There's a lot to get into. is defunding the police gonna work?
It definitely, well, work in what way? What do you mean work? Does it need to happen? For surely. But what
As
do you
far
mean work?
as police killing black people?
Hell no. Defunding doesn't stop racism.
Yeah.
Nor does it stop a system to train cops in a racist manner. That's not going to stop that. But does it need to happen? Absolutely, because we got a school system that need books. We got a school system that need updated technology. We need streets fixed. We need programs for the community. And if majority of our physical budget for the city is going to the police, that's a fucking problem. St. Louis City has actively per capita. We have more per capita. And what per capita means, so if it's 300,000 people in the city of St. Louis and it's 15,000 police officers or whatever, it goes by percentage.
Yeah.
So, of course, Manhattan and New York has more police officers, but per capita, according to population, St. Louis has more police than Manhattan, and it's 8 million people there.
Yeah.
Damn.
And so they telling us we need more police, we need to invest in the police. No, we don't. Clearly, that doesn't work. We also got the highest recidivism rate in the nation. Recidivism is when somebody gets out of jail and goes back to jail.
Exactly.
And it's supposed to be a rehabilitory program. That's what jail is supposed to be. Clearly, it's not working. Clearly, having more police per capita than Manhattan doesn't work. Clearly, them having tanks and grenades, launchers, and all the shit that they spend their money on doesn't work. And clearly, the jail system doesn't work. So, yes, we need to defund in the police and reformat the entire criminal justice system.
Yeah. And
that money needs to go into programming to actually help uplift the community and get motherfuckers off the shit that they own.
yeah. But I feel like they use the defund the police as a comforter for not putting laws in place. Because that's all they really need to happen. If you put laws in place for the police that
Well, there are laws in place.
shoot unarmed black people, period.
That's illegal. That's already illegal. It's called murder.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's already illegal.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? But it's ways around it. Even OJ beat murder.
Shout out to my nigga OJ.
You hear me?
The
But
juice,
it's
man.
always going to be ways around it. So what we need to do is defund the police, take that money, put it into community programs in our community. That'll offset crime.
Yeah.
Because in all honesty, what do police actually do besides harass black people? They show up when a murder has already happened. They show up when a car is already stolen. They show up when a house is already broken into. They not Spider-Man. They don't get a tingle and go stop crime before it happened.
Yeah.
They show up when it's already happened, and 9 times out of 10, they never catch the motherfucker who did it.
Yeah.
What actually do the fuck do we need them for?
Man.
That's deep.
It's deep.
Another conversation.
It get deeper though.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot of layers to this shit, man.
It is.
Yeah.
And I
Straight up.
ain't saying it's not some good people in a uniform.
Right.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is the overall structure of policing and criminal justice system in this government, in this country right now,
Yeah.
is wrong and it's bad.
Yeah.
And until the quote unquote good people in the middle of it
Yeah.
stands up, you are part of the problem as well. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the fucking problem.
For sure.
It ain't no
that's
gray
all.
area with that.
Yeah.
Ain't no gray area. All right, I said that was the last question. I lied. I want to come for the queens real quick. You think they done learned to stop supporting just black women just cause with Kamala?
Hell no, they ain't learn. Hell no, they ain't learn.
Boy,
Hell
she
no, they
got
ain't
him, boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why they do us like
we
that, bro?
got our own in the city that got us. But
Yeah.
no, they ain't learn. You know what I'm saying? Black people also need some real conversations with the Democratic Party. I'm talking about some backroom mafia shit, dark
Yeah.
dim candlelight over the
Yeah.
table, real conversations with the motherfuckers who run that party.
Yeah.
Because at this point, what the fuck are we voting for y'all for?
Yeah. Flat out. And my nigga Wiley Price came on and he was like, we are able to put stipulations in place for a vote.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
What is it going to take
And we
for
need
black
to.
people to leverage?
These coon-ass organizations got to get out the way because they the ones getting the money from the candidates. They're the ones telling black people, oh, go vote for this or vote for Democrat or vote for this person just because that's what we supposed to do. Democrats do the same thing every year. What's the popular social justice movement? Oh, women, let's put a woman in office.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, let's make it even better. Let's put a black woman in office.
Yeah.
Or, you know what? Fuck it. Let's fuck them up. Let's put a black gay woman in office.
Yeah.
We're going to get everybody to vote.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker going to get in office and not do shit for us.
Yeah.
But we going to go vote for him because we think, oh, shit, they black, gay, and a woman. Shit, 3 oppressed generations, three oppressed variations. Oh, they going to be for the people. Man, these motherfuckers collecting a check. We need somebody real in office. If we're going to play that political game, we need somebody real or, like you said, stipulations. All right, nigga, you racist, you white. I don't like you, you don't like me. But how about this, nigga? If you want this job, you gonna do this.
Yeah.
And if you don't get the job.
Yeah. Even
countries that bomb each other gotta come and sit at a table and have a negotiation and a treaty and do business.
Yeah. Exactly.
So let's fucking do business because that's all politics is.
Yeah.
Business. And we treating it like it's not. And these motherfuckers are.
Because black people don't understand that together we stand, but divided we fall.
Major facts.
They don't understand that.
Major facts.
Flat out. Tell them where to find you at. You feel me?
T-DUBB-O on everything. That's
on everything.
D-UBB-O. T-DUBB-O. Instagram, Twitter, all that shit. Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, every possible fucking thing you can listen to music on.
For sure.
Or you can Google that shit. You know what I'm saying? So just look up T-DUBB-O on anything. You're going to see me. Guaranteed to.
Flat out. Ski, what you got for the people, man?
I want to appreciate my brother for coming on today, man. Bless this table today. These good people, good listeners, good supporters. Drop some gems today. Man, go follow the page, Urban Access, on all social media platforms. Follow my page on Instagram at Daryl Felton Jr. Look forward to seeing my mans out here in the community. Now we got a connection with the children at the elementary, so just got to make it happen. Show up and show out. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all the talk about. Be about it. But
fuck all the talk about.
Hey man, y'all keep tuning in every week. Look out for more content. And shit, we outside today. We got what? We did a late night of the day, but we made it happen though.
For surely.
Oh, for sure,
Episode
man.
201, so we get the job done. It's all good.
201. Free all my niggas down in Memphis in 201. Matter of fact, that's a number.
Straight up.
Y'all get out.
Hell no, man. Hey, man. Appreciate y'all for listening. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my boy on YouTube and all social media platforms, man. Man, black people, we gotta wake up, man. It's so much silver lining over your eyes, fam. And marching don't work, so don't be trying to call off.
Facts. Facts.
You feel me? But yeah, man, we finna get up out this motherfucker, man. Stay prayed up. If you too gangster to pray, at least thank God, nigga.
You heard?